Kia ora everybody. Today we are learning to identify the largest or smallest decimal. So we're going to do both at the same time and let's see how we go. Now first of all, let's just check that we are all on the same page with how decimals actually work. Basically, the biggest number, no matter which number we are talking about, is always on the left. And over here we have 4 whole cups. Okay, so we've got 4 whole cups, and stacks of 10 would be a lot bigger than just 4 cups, wouldn't it? So now we've got 54 cups. And then getting even bigger than that, we've got stacks of 100. So we'd have 354 cups here. Now, if we clear all these ones, let's just start with the number 3. So we've got 3 whole cups. If we had a whole cup and we split that into 10 pieces, we have tenths. So this is 1/10 of a cup. We have 3.1 cups here. We could get a little bit bigger and get to 3.5 cups. So basically we have half a cup here now. Now, getting even smaller than that is our next decimal place, which is the hundredths. So we've got our tenths is our 5, and our hundredths. This is splitting a cup into 100 pieces. So these move through this way. These hundredths are a lot smaller than a tenth. They're 1/10 smaller than a tenth. So we're splitting a tenth up into 10 pieces. When we get 10 hundredths, we get an extra tenth. Now let's look at our first example here. We've got 3 decimals, and they're all quite similar, but also very different. Now, looking at these numbers, we have 1.3, 1.03, and 1.003. Now, you might be looking at this number and going, ooh, it's got 3 numbers after the decimal place. That number's got to be bigger no matter what. But you would actually be wrong. And I'll show you why. There's actually some hidden numbers here that I'm not showing you. And if we had them all with 3 numbers afterwards, you could think of this one as 1.300 or 300. We could think of this orange number as 1.030 or 30. And this last number, 1.003 or just 3. So which number do you think would be the smallest now? And you're probably going to think, okay, that green number is going to be our smallest number. We have 0 tenths, 0 hundredths, and 3 thousandths. And thousandths are really small. You're breaking up one whole into 1,000 pieces, and it's only got 3 of them. Our next biggest number is going to be 1.030. So that's this number here. And then our biggest number is going to be this one over here, 1.300 or just 1.3. These extra zeros on the end, you don't actually have to show them. So let's just get rid of them. Okay, so this time we have 2 numbers, and we've got to think, hey, which one's the smallest decimal? Which one's the largest? We have 4.899 and 4.91. Okay, now we can't think of these as whole numbers. You can't just think, okay, 4,899 versus 491. We've got to take it one step at a time. So let's look at our ones. We'll start from the left. We've got a 4 on this side. We've got a 4 on that side. So they are equal so far. 4 ones is the same as 4 ones. Let's look at our tenths. This time we have 8 tenths. And on this side, we have 9 tenths. Wow. We don't need to worry about these numbers because 4.9 is always going to be bigger than 4.8. The rest of the numbers are so small, they don't actually matter. So 4.91 is our largest, and 4.899 is our smallest. Even though it has more numbers, those extra numbers don't actually make too much of a difference. A handy way to think about it too, if you're just starting out, is to think about money. and think, would you rather have $4.91 or $4.89.9? And I would much rather have $4.91. Woohoo, the big dollars. Okay, this time we have the same amount of digits. We have 8.913 and 8.904. So let's start at the left and we'll look at our ones. How many ones have we got over here? We've got 8 and we've got 8. So they're exactly the same. If we're thinking about money, they've both got $8. Now, next number are tenths. We've got a 9 and a 9. Okay, we're equal so far. They've both got 8.9. They are equal. But our next number is looking a little bit different. Our hundredths, right here, we have 1/100th. Over here, we have 0 hundredths. So we can stop there. That means 8.91, I'm just going to break that apart, is bigger than 8.90. Doesn't matter what these numbers are. They do not matter because we have already found that this one has more hundredths, even though our ones and tenths are exactly the same. So 8.913 is larger or bigger. 8.904 is smaller. And that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully that makes sense. These decimals are really powerful to understand. You see them everywhere in everyday life, especially when you're working with money. So keep practicing, and we'll see you again next time. Ciao.